Hello, this is Linnea from Lilybrook. I am a licensed professional counselor who has a neurodiverse, friendly, and affirming practice at Lilybrook in Troy. And I wanted to come to you today to talk a little bit about things to say to someone after a meltdown. This is going to be similar for yesterday's video, which was reminders for yourself for after a meltdown. But these are important things to say to somebody too, because a lot of times there's a lot of shame for meltdowns. And it's good to reassure the person that you're not ashamed and you still love them and think they're important to your life and all of those things. So a meltdown, again, is just a lot of the times driven by overstimulation. The environment's not right. There's too many things going on. There's too many strong emotions. Any of those things can cause a meltdown. And it's important to be affirming and reassuring to the people after there is a meltdown. It might also be important for you to take a minute and remind yourself of these things so that when you go to say them to your loved one or yourself after a meltdown, that you have taken the time to really calm your own emotions down. Because sometimes, especially as a parent, if your emotions are heightened, then your child's emotions are also going to be heightened. And so it's important to take that time for you to calm down as well. So some things you might say to somebody after they've had a meltdown is, my opinion of you hasn't changed just because you've had a meltdown. That's an important one because there, like I said, there is a lot of shame for this. So you want to make sure that they are reassured that you still love them and that you still care and that you still think of them as themselves and not some other person. Another one to say is, you don't need to feel ashamed of having a meltdown in front of me. You can be reassuring that sometimes these things happen. I'm here for you for whatever you need, and we're going to take some time to move on. Another one to say is, I'll give you space as you recover and rest. Let me know when you would like to rejoin, and I'll be here for when you're ready in a little bit. And this would be accompanied by leaving the space so that they do have the space, or encouraging them to go to their safe space, wherever that is, so that they can calm down as you are calming down at the same time. Another one to say is, I just want you to know I don't love you any less just because you have meltdowns. That's another important one. It goes back to the shame and just reassuring them that you still love them and you still care. Another one is, I don't see you as a burden or an inconvenience just because you experience meltdowns. All of these things go back to the shame of having a meltdown and feeling overwhelmed and feeling tired and feeling uncertain afterwards about how are people going to treat me? Are they going to treat me different, or is it going to be the same? Like, how do I manage that stuff? And then another one is, the last one is, you've had a meltdown, but you're still deserving of love and care. I'm not going anywhere. And so this just, again, reminds them you'll be there when they're ready. They can take that whatever time they need from this meltdown, but that it's important for them to have space to recover and for you to have space to recover as well. These are all taken from the Neurodivergent Friendly DBT Skills book, and that is written by Sunny Jane Wise, who is also the lived experienced educator, and they have a lot of free resources and things on their blog and on their website. So I would highly recommend looking them up, and you can also print these off if you need a reminder of what to say to somebody after they've had a meltdown. And as usual, if you need any more information or you have any questions, you can contact Lilybrook at 248-250-6620 or look on our website at www.lilybrookcs.com. On our blog for our Autism Month, there is also a link to the Lived Experience Educator website as well. So there are lots of ways to get there. So I hope you have a good day today, and just a reminder to be kind to yourself today no matter what happens, and I will see you again tomorrow.